Firefly in the room.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting video. Oh my gosh, I really need to stop saying that. But first off, thank you so much for all of the love in the comment section. Underneath my previous video, we actually had so much fun with my sister and I'm so glad you enjoyed this travel video. Let me know in the comments, maybe you want to see more content like this, because we're planning with my sister to make it a tradition to go somewhere now and then and have some sister time together and enjoy life and talk live and just do random stuff. So let me know if you want me to capture this, because we were doing that a lot actually, and I was never filming that because it felt like just our time. But this time we had so much fun documenting it, and we said that we will have this tradition that every single time whenever we'll go to the new spot and experience new like weekend vacation, we will rewatch our previous vacations videos and have this little tradition going on. But anywho, today we will talk about plans and not travel, since I'm back home. Actually, everything you will see today, this is not how I wanna leave my plans for the upcoming season. So most of these shelves will have some changes. I want to clean everything, maybe put some plants away, or just shift everything around. So let's make a deal that we will look into this video as only as a growth on the new plants and not where these plants are positioned and stuff like that, because it will change, it will shift, and I will clean them. Oh my gosh, I need to clean them. It was a while since I cleaned all of the leaves on my plants and they're dusty, rusty, crusty, and we will work on that later on. Actually, I have such a great news. In a couple weeks we will have a plant swap going on in Vilnius. Oh, I was a little bit worried because I did not saw any news on it, and I thought, oh my gosh, will this year be without a swap? But there will be one, and I am so stoked. I already can tell you I'll be taking some cool plants like variegated monsteras, Eviprenum pinnatum and stuff like that cutting, so this should be epic. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more planty content from my channel. But right now, probably enough mumbling, and let's go straight into the growth on my plants. Mostly I will show you around in this room and in my balcony a little bit, also a little bit in the kitchen. Okay, you'll go everywhere. So what do I want to say? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go and see how my plants are changing and growing during this previous month, and let's just go. Alright, so let's start from the kitchen. I have this Mother Coleus plant, and this baby I actually decided to cut off the top because I saw that it started, it was on the way to bloom, just like this one, right? And I thought, I'm a little bit worried, what if it will rebloom and stop growing then? So I just cut it off, and right now I have two beautiful new heads, not heads, tops growing in here. And I'm curious, should I cut these and these as well, because I just want this plant to keep growing and not, you get the idea, right? So this is one of the cuttings I took, and just look how cool it looks. I love the roots, you guys were so right that I will love these because they look fabulous. And this bloom itself looks so cute, right? I love how purple it is and what a beautiful contrast it has with the leaf shade. I'm sorry for the puppy here, you can see on the leaves. Yeah, it's time to clean. Since this weekend I had a vacation with my sister, I did not have the time to clean everything, but yeah. So this is the first thing I wanted to show you. This is so cool, love the roots, love the blooms. But right now let's get into my plant office. As we walk into my office, I have this tiny shelf. Please excuse the mess. I just wasn't feeling like cleaning, one of those weekends. But anyway, so this is my Alocasia zebrina, and I love this plant to pieces. It's so cute. It just keeps on pushing new leaves. These stems on this plant is like a showstopper, isn't it? I love the way it looks, and every single time when it pushes a new leaf, it actually has more and more variegation, which is so cute in my opinion. Just look at this massive thing. So this is one of the newest leaves I have right now. And look at it, look at the size of it. This is crazy. And what I love the most, teeny tiny speckles of variegation just coming through like so randomly, but I think it gives like a little charm to this plant. So really love this Alocasia. Actually, it's so easy. Whenever it's thirsty, it starts to show the signals by throwing leaves like this one, you know, so it's time, it's a sign that it's time to water this baby. So really love that one. I also have this Monstera deliciosa standing over here that you always can see leaves of in my videos. And finally, it's so cool that started to pushing out a new leaf for me. This is so cool. It actually happens once in about half a year, so this is a big deal, guys. This is such a big deal and I'm so stoked for it. And also in here you can see my Euphorbia leuconera. You can see a seed pod. Actually, I think soon it should pop probably. And I am collecting all of those seeds. And from my last Q&A video, remember somebody asked if I would be willing to sell the seeds I collect from this plant. Yes, of course, just write me a message on Instagram or Facebook and let's talk details because I have a lot of them. Okay, and while we're on the shelf, I have a lot of things going on in here, so let's go straight from the top. In here I actually have a very top of my variegated Epipremnum pinnatum, and it just keeps on pushing new growth. Look at it. A new one is already on the way, even though this one isn't hardened up yet. How cool is that? So sweet. This is actually a plant going from here. So here is the pot, and I just decided to make a little wave of it, you know. Here's also another leaf of it. I think this just gives like cute jungly vibe, right? And also in here you can see peeking a bloom. This is a bloom from my Cincaena Firefly. This is actually a symbolic plant, a little bit dusty, a symbolic plant I got from my fiance, you know, because my channel is called Firefly in the Room, so this is like, you get the idea, right? So really adorable, and this is actually the first time it will be blooming for me, so I'm really excited to see how that will look because never saw that. Really excited. Another extra epic surprise is that my Paphiopedilum orchid is actually about to bloom. Look at it, guys! So, if you don't know, Paphiopedilums actually bloom only once and then the mother plant dies off, but it pushes out some babies and the babies proceed the process, so they will bloom and then push out more babies and die off. So this is the baby that is growing in my care, and finally it's pushing a new bloom. Oh my gosh, this will be so beautiful. It's yellow and very speckly bloom, so cannot wait to show it for you guys. I also in here have my Monstera Peru that just keeps on pushing new growth. Well, I'm actually sorry I am standing in the sun, but yeah, so this is like going really upwards, and I'm actually a little bit sad because the leaves on it are starting to get a little bit smaller, but still looking beautiful in my opinion, right? Okay, here is actually baby of that Euphorbia leuconera seeds I showed you, like from this plant, right? So this is a baby I grew from seed, and look how cute and how beautiful veins on these leaves are. I mean, this is so weird for me that these plants are not that popular because they're so easy growers, such an easy growers, and the veins are so striking and beautiful, and I mean, I love them. They're pretty cute, right? Also, if we will go a little bit lower, in here what is going on is a new leaf on my Decursiva, so let me show you. So this is the pot with the cursive. It's actually standing out there, but yesterday Baloo decided to play with it and you see the result, right? But I will clean this after filming this video. I actually forgot about it, to be honest, but yeah, I need to clean that. But this plant is going all the way here right now, and this is actually the first leaf in my care that started to push out these beautiful fenestrated leaves. So cute and adorable. I also have this Hoya carnosa splash that I also decided to play with vine and decided to put it like so in here. I think it gives another jungly vibe in here. So cute. If we look to the right, I have another corner with plants out here. Here's a little overview. Right now sun is shining, so this should be pretty great. So this should be, I'm not sure where I was going with that, but yeah, I have this orchid that it's still in full bloom. This is like insane. It was in a bloom for, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months right now, so almost whole summer, to be honest. And it's just so beautiful. That's why I really love orchids, because the blooms are like never dying. This, do you remember this plant I rescued from the garbage container? So this is Ficus alii, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, so this actually doubled in size. I have so many leaves right now on it. I probably should propagate or something, because right now it just grows like simple branches, but I love it. It looks so jungly for me. I love these, you know, like bamboo looking leaves. Really cute. And actually fun fact, I have this string of hearts over here, and I remember showing it in one of my videos and sharing how beautiful and large leaves I am getting on it during the summer. I mean, look at this. All this growth is happening this summer only, so this is really insane. And these are the leaves from winter. And you said, oh, probably there are just different vines growing in the spot. Guys, look, it's the same vine with small leaves, bam, 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 right? And then they just start to get bigger. So nope, this all difference is from the seasons, from the sun these plants are receiving, and you can see the difference, right? Let's go back to the shelf. So actually I love how this Pilea is looking on my shelf. It really looks like in this cauldron is something bubbly, right? And the bubbles are just, you know, pouring out of this cauldron. Such a cute vibe in my opinion. And as you can tell, I already started decorating this shelf for upcoming Halloween season. So I have Frank, I have, you know, Cauldron of Witches, this beautiful shelf with crystals I thrifted, and more to come, you know, so really excited about that. Here I have my Philodendron melanochrysum. Actually, it was growing so much better during the spring and not the summer, which is so interesting for me. During the summer it gave me this awkward looking leaf. It actually got crinkled and wrinkled. But fun thing is that the new one is on the way, so we'll share that whenever it's open, you know, and ready to be shown to the world. And here I have my Hoya shelves, and actually these things are getting crazy and out of hand. The leaves are getting bigger and bigger every single time. I just love how they look, so wild, so crazy. Both of these I think are reverted Crimson Queen and Princess. So, you know, not as beautiful as variegated ones, but still I think have such a beautiful charm to it. Here is my Hoya linearis. As you can tell, it's doing so great. The new vines are growing new leaves, so really happy about this one. PB Calyx also doing great, growing new leaves as we speak. And I mean, just look at those new splashy leaves. Oh my gosh, look at it. Gorgeous, right? And then we go back to the bottom out here, and let's start from this corner. In here you can see I have my variegated burl marks, and this is the newest leaf. And yes, it looks like it's losing variegation, but actually I'm not that worried, because I heard that they are so random with their variegation. So in one season they just can be pushing out, you know, simple green leaves, and then bam shabang they'll start to push variegated ones. So I'm patient with it. I also can see another one leaf on the way, even though this just was pushed out about a week ago, so really excited about this one. Fairy garden update, doing great. As you can tell, I have new growth on this euphorbia. Here also a lot of new growth going on. Oh my gosh, this alocasia just keeps on blooming, this alocasia cuprea, right? So I have it for about a couple years, and it's just the biggest bloomer for me ever. I just keep on cutting off these blooms because I want more leaves. But nope, it wants more bloom. So this is like working on my nerves, to be honest. But anyhow, in here I have my variegated Maranta leuconera, right? Or Kerhoviana, not sure. But anyway, this is such a beautiful plant, but couple times I forgot to water it for a couple days longer than usual, and bam shabam, crispy leaf. So really dramatic plant. Need still figure it out, but as for now, growing, and that's a plus, right? And here I have my beautiful Epipremnum skeleton key, and as you can tell, it's pushing out new leaves as well. Both of the plants I have in this pot are pushing new leaves, so this is really exciting for me. And here I have my jewel orchid, and it seems like it's not fitting in this pint of beer anymore, so I either need to propagate it or find a bigger pint. I'm not sure, because it really loves humidity, and this is something that I found working the best for me as for now, so need to work with that. And also, do you remember me propagating this variegated Monstera borsigiana? Well, I can see new growth happening right now. Really excited. Oh, by the way, this is the newest leaf on my beautiful fry deck. Look at this. And a very random speckle of variegation once again. Gosh, just look how shiny these leaves are. Oh my gosh. This alocasia, this beautiful philodendron verrucosum. Oh my gosh. How pretty is that, right? So in here I have my philodendron mame, billeti. As for now, these ones are pushing some small baby leaves, but nothing too crazy. So that's probably about it for this update on the side of my shelf. Right now we are in my balcony, and I will try to make this one quick because it's really hot in here. So do you remember this variegated elephant bush my mom rescued? As you can tell, it's doing great. I got rid of the mealybugs, and I love how sun-stressed it is right now. So you can tell that the branches are pink right now on it, and the variegation has beautiful tiny pink speckles on it. So really cute thing. I have actually a completely new leaf on my Strelitzia Nicola, and oh my gosh, I can see a new one coming out. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just found it. Oh, okay, this is really exciting. Then I have this another rescued, oh my gosh, golden mustache or calesia. So really beautiful plant. I also love when it is sun-stressed because the other sides of the leaves and the stems becomes purple. So this is like such a cool thing, right? And in here, actually on the very top, nothing too much happening. Cacti are really slow growers, so I'm not expecting anything crazy in there. But in here, this Euphorbia obesa, it's blooming for me for the 3rd month right now. Can you believe that, guys? 3rd flippin' month. It's insane. It really shows me it wanna make babies, I guess, but nope. Nope, sir, you're still too young. In here I have more cacti, and the most impressive I think is this rainbow cacti because it's growing this cute baby on the very top of its head, and it's so purplish, pinkish, burgundish. I really love this one. Oh, it looks like my astrophytum needs a little bit of a drink, but all in all, nothing too crazy in here going on as well. So I think we're getting closer to an end. On the other side of my balcony I have this fairy garden, and look, you can see how light these parts of the Euphorbia are. This is all new growth during this summer season. I also have more growth in there, but I think I showed it not that long ago, so I won't stay too long in here, but just really excited about that one. And also, do you remember this ficus I rescued from the garbage containers outside? Look at it. It actually seems like it will be growing some new branches for me because it's really sun-stressed in the spot. As you can tell, we receive a lot of sun during the first half of the day, so it's really happy in here. Okay, please excuse the mess. These are the tires of my fiance's car and stuff like that, right? But just look, oh my gosh, look at this fairy castle cacti. Do you remember that I cut off almost most of the tops on this cactus? Well, just look at it, all of the new growth happening right now. Isn't that looking fabulous? I love how bushy it is and filled with babies. So cute. And also, this is update on variegated monstera that I was rescuing. Oh my gosh, it's so green. From the root rot. So as you can tell, I managed to rescue it. Yes, we lost one leaf, but we also received a new leaf on it. Very variegated, and I think it's time to pot it up because, yeah, a lot of root action going on, but also a lot of green stuff going on. Yeah. Oh, and also this huge monstera that is standing in the corner just keeps on pushing new leaves as well. So there's one, there's another one, and another one. This is one of the newest leaves, which seems like somebody snagged on, so I need to inspect that like ASAP. Oh, trips. Cool. Trips on this huge thing. I have no idea how I'll work with this one. Oh my gosh, probably I'll try just to spray it, because to just put it in a bath, that would be insane. Alright, and that will be it for today's video. I hope it wasn't too long, but at the same time it almost felt like a whole tour of my houseplant collection, so I hope you enjoyed it. I know some of my plants are looking like they are struggling, and that is because they're struggling. I'm still on this fight with trips. It seems like I managed to take most of them off most of the plants I was struggling with, but right now I keep on finding them on my new plants, so it's like never-ending story. Oh my gosh. But anywho, I still hope you enjoyed this growth update. I have lots of new stuff happening and I'm really excited, and I cannot be even more excited for the upcoming plant swap, because that means I will be able to get rid of some of my plants that I do not love that much anymore, and I'll bring home some cool looking plants, and at the same time I'll film an epic plant swap video, you know, annual plant swap video on my channel that will include a lot of other people's collections, and that will be so much fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as per usual, before leaving you, let me teach you another language lesson. I'm never prepared for this. Oh my gosh. Another random one. I don't know. So I have this sea star on my shelf. This is actually a present from one of you, and if you're watching, hi. But let me teach you how to say star, not specifically sea star, but just star in Lithuanian and in Russian. So if you want to say star in Lithuanian, you need to say žvaigždė. Once again, žvaigždė. And if you want to say star in Russian, you need to say звезда. Once again, звезда. Oh my gosh, sun is starting to shine bright into my face, so it's perfect time to finish this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments which one of these plants looks like the most fun showing growth plant. Yeah, cut. Comment, subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in my next one.